All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you for tuning in to another video here today. I want to talk to you about something that probably relates to a lot of you out there. If you clicked on this video today, the title, you clicked on it for a reason, okay? Happiness. We as humans, as people, are in search of that on a daily, right? Okay? What's the reason for that? Because we want to feel uplifted. We want to have some sense of gratification. We want to be able to wake up each and every day and love what we love to do, right? And that's all fueled behind passion, having a dream, having a goal, okay? You have to have those things in life, right? But happiness is what keeps us going each and every day. You know, I know a lot of people out there are going to dead-end jobs or jobs that they probably love to do career-wise when they first started, but maybe 10 years into it or 20 years into it, they're burnt out now and they want a change of life, all right? Also, I know a lot of people out there are struggling and probably have loads of debt that they are trying to expel themselves from or to do away with, okay? So trading provides that level of freedom, okay? We talk about financial freedom. It allows you to cut all those ties and get a restart in life. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to, just like everything else in life, learn, educate, research, and practice to be able to make perfect in a sense, right? So that's what I want to talk to you today about is, you know, what does it really take to find happiness as a day trader and to really get a restart or refresh means of life. So as someone who is a full-time trader today, I'm going to give you some things that I experienced, all right? First and foremost, there were times where I wanted to give up. I'm going to say that, yes, all right? Because it can be extremely difficult, all right, if you go about the wrong way of learning the correct way of how to trade, all right? So many people, they get to paying for a course here, you know, looking for a mentor there, you know, trying to educate themselves and trying to bridge or bring everything together. You know, simplicity is the key in trading, all right? And I truly believe in that, okay? That was one of my biggest downfalls from the beginning was I was trying to overcomplicate things, okay? I didn't have a strategy that I stuck with and that I even gave time to see if it was profitable or no. You know, I just started, like most of you probably do out there, you're probably going searching online, you know, you come across indicators and everyone is trying to show you something. And then you try to bring things all together and say, okay, if I can use this, this, and this and bring it together, I should be successful, right? No, the key to being a great trader is simplicity. And I did not find greatness and become great in my own trading until I actually started trading from a naked chart. All right. I believed in all those bells and whistles that so many so-called gurus or these or people that put together these advertisement schemes to try to get you to buy into a course or a program or an indicator. They're trying to tie you into something just to capture and get your money in a sense. All right. And I'm trying to keep it as real and be as humble as possible and letting you know that a lot of that out there, probably more than 90% of it is just not going to work, okay? You have to first and foremost believe in yourself because you can be your own educator and be your own teacher and teach yourself how to do this correctly, the right way, okay? I did not find out, okay, until I was almost 2 years into my journey into becoming a trader, all right? Before I even really knew what market that I really wanted to stick with, that looking at naked charts, nothing on my charts was the key and what I found success. I mean, if you think about it and really think about how the simplicity of things, the key is really following price action and understanding market structure, okay? And I'm just going to throw that out there, okay? To anyone out there that does not know, I'm telling you right now, if you want to find success in becoming a great trader, a profitable trader, all right? Understand and learn market structure, okay, and price action, all right? And I'm going to tell you now, trading from a naked chart, okay, or at least gaining the experience and practicing from a naked chart, being able to see the flow, the movement of price, okay, is all you need, to be honest with you, because you're able to look and identify what's going on. You have to be able to read the chart is what I'm trying to say. Okay, without that, you're not going to be successful. Lots of people that get into trading, they think that an indicator is going to be the holy grail. All right. I don't care what indicator it is. They all lag. All right. So that's why I don't really use them. You don't see them. You don't see me using them in my own personal trading, other than the volume profile, because everyone that has any bit of logical sense knows that volume is extremely important in trading. But I want to tell you today that if you're taking this journey, one, don't give up. Please do not give up on yourself at all. All right. You have to have faith. You have to have belief that you can do it. All right. Now, I did speak upon me personally thinking that at some point when I first started that I was going to stop because I thought it was too hard, because I was making it more complex than it really was. I wasn't looking at things from a simple standpoint. And I talked about it just before, naked chart. It wasn't until about my year into actually trading to where I took all that craziness off my charts. I'm talking about all these indicators, until I really started focusing on what is actually taking place on the charts within the market. Okay. All right. Choose any particular market and just look daily. If you want to spend a month or two, look at market structure. Understand and learn market structure first. I cannot preach that enough and talk about that enough. That if you want to level up and make it in this business, you first and foremost need to and have to, it's imperative, understand how to read the charts, how to read the market structure. Without it, you will not succeed. Okay. Once you've done that, I'm going to tell you right now, once you've mastered market structure, you're more than 85, 90% of the way there. Okay. Maybe 80% of the way. Just depends, because, there's another level of the aspect that you're really going to need to identify and really work towards. And that's finding a strategy that's actually going to work. Okay. But don't give up on yourself. All right. If you're a person that just, has a problem with starting something and then quickly ending it, you can't do that here in trading. All right. And if you do that with anything in life, you're going to find out that you're failing your own self. You have to be able to see yourself through. Okay. You have to be able to give time. Okay. Maybe you just, 10% more of being there. Okay. So you have to be able to see that there's probably light right around the corner if you just dug a little deeper. Okay. Maybe you're missing one key component or element to the whole puzzle. Okay. For everything piecing itself together. So believe in yourself. But first and foremost, it starts with the inner being and knowing that, am I a driven and motivated person? If you are, you're not going to give up. And that's what it took for me. I did not give up, guys. I kept pushing, and pushing. Eventually it clicked. It really did. So don't give up, okay? Because you can turn your dream into reality. Now, talking about a mentor, I know so many people out there believe and feel as if they have to have someone in their pocket right next to them, whether it's virtual or someone that's in the physical presence, to teach them. They have to, spend quality time in a couple hours a week, or, getting that screen time in with a mentor. Does it actually work? I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know, because I, for one, did not come about and succeed in my own personal trading that way. Now, I've heard stories where people have said that they found a mentor that helped them along. I'm not going to say that it does not work. It probably does, but I'm sure that you're going to pay a price to have a mentor. All right. Now, I've known people that spent thousands of dollars going through, a program or a course with a mentor. So they paid a price, and you would just hopefully believe that if you spend that kind of money, that you're going to be able to get something out of it. All right. I just really don't want to see anyone kind of be wasteful with money and it not work out. I've heard people that have spent, good amount of money on a course or so-called mentor, and it just didn't work out. All right. So they wasted their time, for one, they wasted their money, and they, didn't gain any type of education nor experience that's going to allow them to become a profitable trader. You would just expect that if you spend $5,000 with someone through their program, that you're going to come out on the top end, and that $5,000 that you spent, you're going to quickly be able to make it back up within the markets. And you can do so. Trust me. All right. So Me personally, I did not have a mentor, okay? I'm not a mentor myself, guys. I don't claim to be a teacher or an educator, an instructor, even though I know a lot of you out there that are part of the Discord community, that are part of this channel, have appreciated me providing the knowledge and giving me that title of being a teacher or an instructor. I'm not anyone's mentor. I'm gonna say that. And I don't have a mentorship program. I started my channel simply for the fact of sharing what I know and passing things forward. That's what I wholeheartedly believe in. Okay, I want to see other people succeed. Now, I'm not saying that paying a price to become educated or taking a course, it's just like going to college. Okay, all right, you spend money and tuition to go to college, right? To gain some type of education, to be able to have or establishing a career path for yourself in life, right? Getting that job, okay, interviewing, getting that job. The same thing. Maybe I know that there are individuals, I'm sure there are individuals out there, I don't know anyone firsthand because I haven't taken anyone's course, but I'm sure there are programs out there that people can actually pay for and, become educated and do extremely well. My thing was that I didn't want to spend the will nor time trying to figure out who was legit and who was not legit. I know there's a lot of mess out there on the internet. And that's what the internet is. Anybody can throw something up and put something up for sale. And then, you sitting here just spending money and not knowing what the outcome is going to be. I didn't have time for that, and I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money to spend, just hope and prayer that the fact was that I was going to be able to put my finger on one program with a mentor that was going to work out. So I spent more time, okay, probably than most, educating myself and doing it, to me, the correct way. All right. Maybe I spent more time than most people would have if they had a mentor in their pocket or whatever the case is. Now, if you know someone from a solid standpoint, that maybe from a family member or a friend that has referred you, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all. Even if you got to pay a price to do so, but in regards to the results, or that this person is going to pan out, okay, or this program is going to pan out, then, take your stab at it. I'm not going to tell anyone here not to choose a mentor, but I'm just going to tell you, do you need a mentor? From my own personal experience, no, because I did not have one in my pocket. I actually spent loads of times and years training myself, educating myself. Yes, first and foremost, when I first started, I hit a brick wall trying to figure this thing out. But I spent a lot of time, and my aha moment came when I started really clearly understanding market structure. If you can do that and educate yourself about market structure and master it, trust me, you can do it on your own. All right. Now, I'm not saying that, again, that there's nothing that there's anything wrong with or not telling you not to take someone's trading course or whatever it may be. But you're going to have to figure out, will that strategy work for you across multiple markets, and I trade supply and demand. I'm just going to throw that out there, and supply and demand is universal and it works across any market. Okay. I found that out. All right. Support and resistance, to me, not to beat or bash anyone out there, but I've talked about that in videos. I just find that, you're taking trades on a pullback once prices broke through an area, and it's prices breaking up or retracing back to maybe the halfway point of a move. And I talk about trading halfway points of a move because you want to get into a trade at the origination point, and that's what supply and demand is all about, looking for those opportunities of aggressive buying and selling and waiting for price to retrace back to where the move started from. Okay, I don't want to take a trade at the halfway point of something, okay, or in the middle of something. Always remember that. Okay, just throwing that out there. Try not to take a trade in the middle of something that happened on your charts. All right. So, me personally, I did not have a mentor. Do you need one? I personally say no. But if you feel the need that you need someone to show you the ropes and show you along the way, then that's going to be up to you and how much you want to spend, and all those things that may come out of that. Okay, so that's a choice that you're going to have to make. But I'm just here to tell you that you can do it yourself. Okay, just takes time. All right. Next thing I want to talk about, again, which leads us into this, is finding the right strategy. Okay, once you have spent time, like I talked about before, being able to read and understand market structure and read price action, okay, really you just need to find and identify a strategy, okay? See, people make trading and starting off into this business, okay, they make it more complex than it really is, all right? And it seems extremely, well, I'll say this, a lot of people think that trading is very easy when they first get into it, okay? Then they find out that it's not as easy, okay? Once you have properly found the correct way of being able to read the markets, okay, and educating yourself, you'll find out the complexity starts to get more simple, okay? And that simpleness comes from also being tied to a strategy, all right? So you're going to have to figure out which type of strategy, I know there's hundreds of them out there, that you're going to actually or want to actually learn and stick with it. You know, I say in videos all the time that once you found a strategy that works for you, and when I say work, you are able to start to see that it is allowing you to be profitable, don't change it. Don't try to overcomplicate it by adding on so many different things, you know, meaning merging multiple strategies together. Keep it simple. Simplicity is where it is at, okay? That's why all I trade is supply and demand, okay? I stick with that, and that's what allows me to be profitable. That is what has allowed me to be a full-time day trader, okay? From my own environment, okay? I don't have to worry about, you know, someone else pulling or making the decisions for me and what I do from a business aspect. I am my own boss, and you can be your own boss too. It's just all about figuring out, you know, how to trade correctly and coming up with a strategy that works for you. All right. If you want to trade across multiple markets, find a strategy that allows you to do so. Okay. So supply and demand, that's where it's at for me. Now, it may not be your bread and butter, but it is my cornerstone to how I trade. All right. Now, I'm smart about it because I want to trade in the direction with the banks and institutions. If you don't understand that, please, as you are going through your learning process, educating yourself, understand, and when you look at the charts, understand that the retail traders are not making or pushing and pulling the markets. It's the banks, it's the big institutions. They're the ones that are the driving force in this whole game or business of trading, okay? I'm not saying this is a game like we play in the slots or going to, you know, the tables, whatever case is like in Vegas. I'm just saying that there is a game to be played because the banks and institutions, it is their goal to stop traders out, okay? They set up traps in the market, and understand and educate yourself about that as well. Please do, okay? Supply and demand, if you look for those type areas on your charts and understand why the banks and institutions have made those type moves, okay, you'll understand the overall scope of what is truly unfolding in the market. All right, they're going to test those areas, okay? They have to. They got to fill those imbalanced areas or those gaps. They're going to come back to it, all right? If you ever see an area, areas on your chart, I'm going to show you a couple here real quick, to where the market just snatched away or moved away quickly from a certain price level, okay? Regardless of the market, supply and demand is universal, and you'll see in all, it doesn't matter the market. Doesn't matter the asset class, okay? You will see it, okay? So show you an example just real quick. And it was two trades I took today primarily. Well, I took one into the overnight session, and I took one here into the day session. But what I'm trying to say is that we're not talking about the trades themselves, because I have plenty of videos on the channel where I go into detail about my trades, okay? And if you're someone that's interested, I highly recommend you clicking that subscribe button down below, that sub button. Come and become part of the team here, this community. Also join us on the Discord by finding the link down in the description portion of the video. I give away and talk about so much information, so much valuable content for free, okay? I'm just passing it forward because I want to see people succeed, okay? That's all I want to do. That's the reason, the purpose, the reason why I started this channel. Now, supply and demand, for instance, okay, it's just aggressive selling and buying. When you see lots of selling, in this case here, that's supply, okay? All these red candles will price quickly move to the downside. If you see things like that on your chart, that's the institutions. Those are the banks. They're putting big orders on and and trying to fill orders real quick. So when that happens, okay, there are going to be big gaps, okay, imbalances that are going to be created within the market. So the market flushes to the downside. We as retail traders, you should be smart and smart to know that, something happened here, and this big push to the downside. I'm going to wait till price gets back to that area and take the trade or the move back down to the downside. It's very simple if you really logically understand what's unfolding and taking place on your charts, okay? Same thing here, okay? All right? I talk about in my strategy here on the channel in multiple videos what I look for in the strategy, what I look for to unfold on my charts, okay? I talk about the breaker structures, all right? I talk about the rejection. I talk about the retracement back to the key area of supply. I talk about the gaps and the imbalances. I talk about the whole picture. So again, I recommend you subscribing to the channel and diving deep to all this information that I'm giving away to you guys for free. All right. So again, another area of aggressive selling here to the downside. It started right here. Aggressive selling, a pullback, more aggressive selling. So I'm looking to, again, remember what I said like halfway through this video? I'm not looking or interested in taking a trade at a halfway point of a leg to the put a leg. In this case here, where price pushed to the downside. I'd rather take it where it started at, and it started right here. This is supply, aggressive selling. All right. Now, demand is the opposite. It's just aggressive buying back to when price is pushing up to the upside. Pushing higher here, aggressive buying. Price pulls back to where the move started from, demand. I'm interested in getting to the trade right there. As simple as that. I keep it simple in my trading, and that's how I'm able to be a full-time profitable day trader. And you can do the same, all right? So first of all, believe in yourself. You have to, okay? You don't really need a mentor, but if you choose to find one, then that's okay, all right? But devise, put together a system, a strategy that's going to work for you and be consistent with you. That is the winning recipe, okay? So I'll leave you guys with that. But again, anyone out there who's interested in joining the Discord community, we are growing by the numbers on the day. Find the link down in the description portion of this video. All right. Click on the sub button and become part of the team here. All right. Make sure to turn on all your post notifications. Click that bell, guys. You got to click that bell to make sure you turn on all your post notifications so you never miss one of the uploads here on the channel. And last but not least, please drop a like on the video if you love the content. Thank you, and I'll see everyone in the next trading video. To anyone that's already on the Discord, I posted a few entries of trades I took today. So, you can come over just as well. If you join the Discord and you are a current trader, someone that's looking or interested in becoming a trader, come over, okay? See what other traders are talking about. See the trades that other traders are taking. If you have general questions about the future markets, most of us on the channel actually trade the index or indice futures. So come over and ask questions, all right? There's multiple channels on the server to where, you can engage in. Take care, and I'll see everyone in the next video.